Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bachelor in Paradise 10 episode 7 spoilers. Heart troubles? We know that matters of the heart are often important within the world of Bachelor in Paradise. However, the latest ones are a little different. If you head over to Decider right now, you can see a new sneak peek for this upcoming episode. One in which Kim shares with Faith some of the health updates that he's got from production. He had an EKG back in episode 5, and you can see that Faith is worried about him, even though he never had any real heart problems like this before. While it is not something that we want to think about here, the health of some of the golden contestants is a part of the show. It has to be, right? These are people thinking about their next chapter, and they have a lot of real-world factors to think about, which is why we imagine it is harder for some of them to leave the show in relationships. It is harder to move when you have roots laid down somewhere. Meanwhile, they all have larger families and other people to think about. For now, we're going to do our best to stay optimistic yet. At the same time, it is clearly a challenge for a lot of them after the show. Even with the younger couples, we imagine that there are some real issues now that come along with the fact that there is money involved here. How can you really concentrate solely on a relationship when there is a life-changing sum of money on the line? It complicates things greatly. Hopefully, there will at least be some strong relationships who do end up making it close to the end. Paradise is never as perfect as it seems. And episode 7 of Bachelor in Paradise season 10 dives deep into the emotional turbulence that can come when hearts are on the line. What started as sun-soaked romance soon spirals into raw moments of vulnerability, tough decisions, and unexpected heartbreaks. This episode, titled Heart Troubles, truly lives up to its name, testing the limits of love, trust, and patience among the couples and singles still seeking connection in paradise. Opening scenes, the calm before the storm. The episode opens with serene shots of the beach, palm trees swaying, and couples enjoying quiet moments. However, the peaceful exterior masks a brewing storm. The narrators hint that this week will test not only new romances, but also long-standing bonds formed in paradise. The question lingers, will the heartaches overshadow the joy? Early drama, confessions and doubts. Right from the start, the focus is on two couples facing serious questions. First up is Jake and Leah, a pair who seemed inseparable just days ago. Lee has been noticeably distant, and Jake senses her pulling away. In a private conversation, Leah confesses her fear that Jake is moving too fast emotionally. She worries if their connection is built on genuine feelings or just the pressure of the environment. Jake is taken aback, but tries to reassure her. Yet, the seed of doubt is planted, and viewers feel the tension building. A newcomer throws a wrench. Just as Jake and Leah attempt to repair their fragile bond, a surprise arrival shakes things up. New contestant Ryan, a charming and confident bachelor known from previous seasons, steps into paradise. His arrival injects fresh energy but also unease. Ryan immediately shows interest in Leah, which Jake witnesses, his face darkening with concern. The episode cleverly teases a potential love triangle, leaving fans on edge about Leah's next move. Heart to heart, Candace's emotional breakthrough. Meanwhile, on another part of the beach, Candace, a fan favorite known for her sincerity, is grappling with her own heartbreak. After a painful breakup earlier in the season, she has been hesitant to open up. This episode features a powerful scene where Candace and her close confidant, Zach, share an emotional heart-to-heart. Candace admits she's scared to trust again, but feels a genuine connection with Zach. The rawness of this moment stands out, giving a poignant contrast to the usual flirtatious atmosphere. The cocktail party, sparks and cracks. The signature cocktail party scene delivers all the drama expected. As contestants mingle under twinkling lights, alliances and tension surface. Leah and Ryan's chemistry is undeniable, which only fuels Jake's jealousy. At one point, Jake confronts Leah privately, demanding clarity about her feelings. Leah admits she's confused and needs time to think. This confession is a turning point, hinting at heartbreak for Jake. At the same party, Sam and Jessica, a couple that seemed rock solid, experience their own crack. Jessica reveals she's struggling with the pressure to commit quickly, and Sam's insistence on taking the next step causes friction. They have a heated argument that leaves both visibly upset, making viewers question if they will survive their connections. A new couple emerges. On a lighter note, episode 7 also plants the seeds for a new romance. Michael, who has been quietly observing the drama unfold, catches the eye of newcomer Tina, a vibrant and witty contestant with a refreshing honesty. Their first conversation is full of laughter and sparks, a breath of fresh air in the midst of emotional chaos. This subplot offers hope that amidst heart troubles, new love can still bloom unexpectedly. The rose ceremony, high stakes and heartbreak. The tension climaxes during the rose ceremony, where contestants face the brutal reality of acceptance or rejection. Jake, still reeling from Leah's ambivalence, awaits her decision with bated breath. Leah ultimately decides not to give Jake a rose, citing her need to explore her feelings further, especially with Ryan's arrival. This moment is heartbreaking, as Jake struggles to hide his pain. Elsewhere, Sam and Jessica decide to give their relationship another chance, promising to communicate better, which earns them both roses. Candace's vulnerability pays off as Zach offers her a rose, signaling the start of a hopeful new chapter. Michael and Tina's budding connection is also rewarded, adding excitement for their journey ahead. Closing scene, reflection and foreshadowing. The episode ends with shots of contestants reflecting on the night's emotional roller coaster. The narrators hint that the heart troubles faced this week are far from over and will lead to more dramatic twists in coming episodes. What to expect next? Leah's dilemma. With two potential suitors, Leah faces the ultimate choice. Can she find clarity in paradise, or will her indecision cause more heartbreak? Jake's recovery. After the sting of rejection, Jake's next steps will be crucial. Will he find new love or retreat into himself? Candace and Zach. Their emotional bond is just beginning. Will it deepen, or will past wounds resurface? Sam and Jessica. Can their renewed commitment survive the pressures of paradise, or are cracks still hiding beneath the surface? Michael and Tina. This new couple brings fresh energy. Are they destined for paradise bliss or inevitable heartbreak? Final thoughts. Episode 7 of Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 delivers exactly what fans crave: emotional intensity, heartfelt conversations, and the unpredictable dance of love. The theme of heart troubles resonates throughout, showing that paradise isn't always a fairy tale, but a place where true feelings are tested, and growth happens through vulnerability. As we watch these contestants navigate passion and pain under the sun, it becomes clear that paradise's greatest challenge isn't the tropical heat, but the fragile, complicated human heart.